Alright guys, we are back for the big finale of this little video montage. So we have the data mines here, we have the stats for the new units and their IVs and all that good stuff. We also have the skill inheritance levels and more info on Takumi, who is going to be our Tempest Trial. And then we have a bit of a spoiler here, who is going to be our upcoming character in the next Tempest Trial. This is their name right there. Thjazi, or is that how you say that? Thjazi? Is the J silent? I don't know. Or the Thjazi? I barely speak English as it is. You want me to speak Norse as well? This is not going to happen. Okay, but we will, when I talk about them and open up the spoiler, I'll give you guys a warning so you can click off if you don't want to be spoiled. But here we go. So let's start things off with the stats for the new heroes. Let's also bust out the calculator here so I don't have to do math. Alright, so Nephenee and Sakura, their stat line, we have 45 HP, 45 attack, 47 speed, 21 defense, and then 20 res for a total of 178 overall. Not really relevant, I guess, for them. Let's actually make this a little bigger. Yeah, that seems about good enough. Okay, yeah, so the thing with them is more so their fodder than anything. I would say they come with this pretty badass fodder skill. They have catch level 4, or catch level 5, rather. Pretty good skill, Kanto 2 innately, and then attack and speed up 11 possibly. Pretty good for an A-slot passive. I'm assuming that's only for flyers and calves, as catch level 3s were. Okay, and then for their IVs, let's see here. They have a lot of HP, actually. Interesting. Typically, you don't see that on these mages. Okay, nothing on attack. Looks like they got plus speed, though. Okay, plus speed IVs. Alright, nothing on defense, and then nothing on res. So, pretty much, they're working with plus speed, which I guess is fine. As far as how good they are themselves, they remind me of Nerthuz, who I was talking about earlier. I cannot, for the life of me, remember what banner that Nerthuz was on. If it was, like, the Bride banner, or like something, whatever banner it was. That the Nerthuz that had Beast Threaten is the one I'm talking about. She has the 3-column and 3-row support where she gives -1 to an attacking ally for their special, essentially Rally Spectrum, and then she also allows them to nullify enemy DR after they proc their special. So it's like support Special Spiral 4, essentially. What this unit does is the same thing with the pulse or cooldown reduction when attacking. They also mitigate guard effects for their allies when attacking in 3 columns and 3 rows. And then they also give the plus 10 damage when triggering a special effect. So depending on how you look at it, that might be better than Nerthuz's damage reduction nullification if the unit in question already nullifies DR. So like for units that have lethality or Deadeye when they proc specials, that's already going to take away the enemy's pierceable DR. So they would probably rather have Nephenee support as opposed to Nerthuz. But obviously, of course, units that can't pierce DR are going to appreciate Nerthuz a little bit more than these two. So just keep that in mind. They have a really good harmonic skill where they give +1 movement to allies from the same titles. Problem is, Path of Radiance and Fates are not really looking so hot right now. There's not really any unit from Fates I can think of off top that you would want to give +1 movement to right now. Like, Hinoka's giving charge already, so like, I mean, +1 movement is different than charge because it can go through, like, warp bubble effects, but it's not really doing much for Hinoka that she can't already do for herself. And there's not really too, like, I guess Duo Elise maybe give her 4 range of movement, but Duo Elise is already on her way out the door. So, I don't know, man. I feel like they're just going to be a fodder pull for the most part. Okay, next up we have Lucia. Now, on the other hand, Lucia, I think, is actually the winner of the banner by far. She has a new C skill, which is Kanto Control level 4, and it also nullifies start of turn end action effects. So things like Duo Satyr and Duo Leon are just going to get big middle fingered by Lucia here, which is pretty good. So, stats we have here, 41 HP. We've got 42 attack, 46 speed, 30 defense, and then 34 res. Quite a lot of res there. Interesting. 193 overall on the BST, which is good. Okay, for Boons and Banes here, we have minus HP. Yeah, plus attack. Oh, tell me they didn't give her plus speed. Oh, that's sucky. Yeah, because her weapon has speed-based bonuses, right? Like 20% of her speed. So that is unfortunate she didn't get plus speed. Plus attack, I guess, is fine. Her weapon gives plus 3 attack innate as well. So she's going to be hitting pretty hard. Okay, nothing on defense. And then for res, we have... Looks like nothing there either. So pretty much just plus attack. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that, but... I mean, she's basically just Sword Lucia, but better. So... If you thought Sword Lucia was good, you think this Lucia is good as well. And then on top of that with Tier 4 Kanto. Okay, next up we have Mia. Unit who I will never understand why everybody likes her so much. Okay, so Mia with 38 HP. We've got 42 attack, 47 speed, 27 defense, and then 35 res for a total of 189 overall. And then for Boons and Banes here, we got minus HP. Is that plus attack? Hold on. That is not plus attack. That is nothing on attack. We got plus speed, though. Pretty good. Oh, is that minus defense? Okay. All right, minus defense and then nothing on res. That's interesting. So, Mia seems overall decent. She's got some nice fodder skills. She has Pegasus Rift, which I think actually someone mentioned it's better than Wyvern Rift slightly, because you're getting more non-pierceable DR as well as more true damage when you're attacking. So that's pretty good. And then it also keeps the frozen effect as well. She also has Rain Snap also. Attack speed Rain Snap, a pretty good skill for flyers. So she could be a very good fodder pull. She's also a solid, seemingly good unit that you can use as well. Start of turn, she's giving herself DR piercing for enemies, and then she also gives IO's shield, which is nice. So yeah, you can definitely do some stuff with her, but I mean, dude, Lucia won so hard compared to these other two. I feel like they're both good. Mia and Nephenee, they're both going to be good. But with them, it feels like it's more so fodder, and then Lucia has better fodder while also being a better unit. So yeah, someone definitely is standing Lucia over at Insys headquarters. Okay, next up we have Leo over here. So he's a demote and he's a colorless tome cav. I think this is the first demote of that type we've ever gotten. So that could be relevant to someone if you're interested in building that. 37 HP, 46 attack. Very good attack there. All right, then we got 27 speed, 18 defense, very bad defense, and then 46 res, very good res. So you know what the deal is with him. Just build all attack and res. Run like Crystalline Water. Run like attack res ploy. For the B skill, I don't know. You give him resonance or something. This guy will be cooking. He'll be doing a lot of damage, especially with his weapon that gives, 25 points of true damage. It's getting like really ludicrous how strong these inheritable weapons are now. Like that, a year ago, that would have been insane as a perf weapon. And now it's just a lowly demote weapon. Okay, so Boons and Banes for Leo. We got minus HP. Yeah, plus attack. Very good. That's what we want. What is this? Plus speed? Really? Oh boy, Leo out here with plus speed. All right, nothing on defense, and then unfortunately not plus res. Plus res would have went really hard on this guy, but he doesn't have it. So yeah, actually, as a demote, he seems pretty valuable as far as like stats go. Very high attack, very high res, good for units like this. So he just wants to be a big damage dealer, and he can certainly pull that off. As far as like scoring goes, he's not going to score good though for like arena mode and stuff. So if you're plus 10ing him, keep in mind it would just be because he's a favorite or because he's going to be hitting pretty goddamn hard. Okay, next up we have the Tempest Trial prize unit here. So we have Takumi. He's got 40 HP. We got 42 attack, 46 speed, 28 defense, and then 23 res. So 179 overall. And then for Boons and Banes, we got minus HP again. We got plus attack there for Leo, or Takumi rather. Nothing on speed, and then nothing on defense, and then plus res. Okay, he gets plus res, but Leo doesn't. That's unfair. Alright, he is a cavalry colorless bow type, so he's a little bit more modern in terms of stat line. Like the last, when was the last colorless bow cav that we got? Like Leone from ages ago? I think Leo's probably just got better stats overall than her. Well, maybe not, because you got to account for flowers as well. She's going to have way more flowers than him. Is he worthwhile to build? He doesn't seem bad, right? Like, stat line seems pretty solid. He does have a super boon on attack, which is good. None on speed, though, which kind of sucks. Leonie had both. She had attack and speed. I would have to do, like, an actual in-depth comparison between the two to figure out which is better. But if you prefer Takumi as a character over Leonie, then obviously just build him. Okay, now let's take a look at skills here. So, Stall Game Bow Plus. I'm guessing this is probably going to be like the tome that Leo has on the banner. So, 12 might, 2 range, effective against flying. At the start of turn, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants attack up 6, and guaranteed follow-up to unit for 1 turn. Also, at the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants all stats of 4, and deals plus X damage, where X is the number of bonuses active on unit and foe, excluding stat bonuses times 5 for a max of 25. Yeah, that's... Now, we're talking as a bow, that's pretty good. Not a colorless tome, a bow, where there's plenty of bow units you may want to give this to. That's a very good weapon for inheritance. Yeah, so Takumi held it down there, definitely. At least if you don't even want to build him, you just give his weapon to somebody and they're looking a lot better. So that's a very nice weapon to get there for free. He's got Shove as his assist, Defense and Res Snag 3, and then also Rouse, Attack, and Speed 3. I guess these are both pretty good for pickups. Like, Def Res Snag 4 is that a skill? I don't know if that one in particular is a skill yet, but we're getting Snag level 4s, so eventually you'll be able to use that for fodder. And then Rouse, Attack, and Speed 3 is already fodder. There's a couple of skills that use this. I think Alarm, Attack, Speed uses this, so there you go there. Okay, Leo has Stillwater 3 at 4-star. That's pretty good. I mean, this is one of the more valuable demote skills. And then Fatal Smoke 3 at 5-star, which... Dude, Fatal Smoke is so dead. Alright, Pegasus Rift. What is the restriction for this? Just flying melee, right? Yeah, that is exactly what it looks like. Flying melee, pretty much. Prerequisite is Pegasus Flight or Flow Feather. I'm pretty sure someone had Pegasus Flight in the demote pool. It was probably one of the GHBs or Tempest Trials. I can't remember exactly, but Pegasus Flight does feel like a skill that's been released already, so that's good. Alright, then Firm Kanto Curb, right? This should be infantry only, yep. Yeah, Kanto Control 3 is the prerequisite, so yeah. Probably the biggest reveal of the whole banner, not gonna lie. Alright, then we have Attack and Speed Mastery. This one should be Catch 3, right? Yep. Okay, so Attack and Speed Catch 3 is the prerequisite. Oh, you can only give this to Flyers. Interesting. Wasn't Catch 3 available for Cavs and Flyers? So I guess Cavs can't use this? Huh. Does that matter that much? I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but like Flyers will definitely be able to make good use out of that. Okay, so now it's time for the sauce. I had y'all waiting for the Thjazi, or Thjazi, however you want to say her name. So, spoiler alert, guys, if you don't want to be spoiled, click off the video now. This is the last thing we're going to look at anyway, so here we go. Oh my god, that is... Jesus Christ, that is one big lady. Oh my god, she's going to crush us, guys. What the hell? Alright, yeah, we only have this artwork so far. I wonder if she's the boss on the map. Do we have her weapon info and stuff? First Deer Guy and now this Muscle Dev confirmed. I don't know if it's Muscle Dev. This just, like, fits in line with, she's from Jotunheim, obviously. So she's gonna be possibly related to Dagr and Nott. Maybe, like, one of their ancestors. I want to see... Hold on. Let's go back to the actual subreddit and see if I missed anything. I wonder if her weapon is in here. Oh. Okay. Alright, sure. We're memeing already. I just wanted to see if there was anything else. Oh, the Tempest Trial Sacred Seals as well. So we have Attack and Speed Clash 3 finally. And then... Oh, wow. Speed and Defense Tempo 3. Tempo as a Sacred Seal. Yes, please. I mean, that's been a long time coming. Can we get Bulwark Seals as well? Like, Bulwark and Tempo were two of my most wanted Sacred Seals. And it looks like tempo is actually happening now, so that's good. Alright, but it seems like that's basically it. I just wanted to see if, like, this big woman, her weapon was in the game, but it doesn't look like it. So I don't think we're going to fight her. I think she's just going to show up and talk, and that'll be it. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about these data mines and this new banner? And this is your boy Tacho signing out, so take care, fellas. And I will catch you guys again on the flip side.